What up, y'all? I know I'm a little overdressed, but I was in an interview, so let's see how this pans out. So, guys, I forgot to do a couple horror movies. I do admit that, mainly because I got a little busy. So, I bring to y'all the show From. And it's from Epix. And Epix is free. If y'all are wondering, go ahead and download it right now. Because this is totally worth it. Oh yeah, if you're new to the channel, guys, make sure you subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to grow this channel as much as I can. So this is a horror drama mystery. Because, oh my god. This show is, it is great. There might be some comparisons to the Lost show. I don't know if anybody here remembers that because we were all dropped in there and not knowing anything. Had a cool premise, but it didn't have like focus of where it wanted to go. This is the complete opposite. It drops you, it gets your attention right away. I'm glad I found this like halfway through because I don't know how everybody who watched this from the beginning, I don't know how y'all dealt with like getting to know what happened, because I was like, I had to binge. This is the first time I ever binged a show. I don't even know how long it's been since I binged a show. My god, it was great. So the premise is that these people end up in this town and they don't know why they got there, but they all turned around because there was a tree in the middle of the road. And when they get to the town, there's a bunch of cars that are down. There's one flipped. And they bring you in and they hook you quick. Especially, okay, so going back to the horror thing, I know I'm going everywhere, but that's how I am. I got too much coffee in me right now, dude. So like, go easy on me, guys. Because the coffee's getting to me. But, oh yeah, going back to the first part. As being a horror show, this does not hold back. They killed a kid in the beginning. And, oh my god. And that ain't a spoiler. That's like the least spoiler thing of the show. And I'm not going to give away too much because I want y'all to go in blind as I was for y'all to be like, I need a season 2 immediately. I need a season 2 approved. They can't go out at night for some mysterious reason. And then we find out why with these monsters hunting them at night. But they have a little, I guess you say, a little totem or a little talisman to keep them from coming inside. But you can't let them inside. But they look like people. And here's my next part. I was doing more theories about this show in my head than I was with WandaVision. I was trying to figure out whether they like any type of monster. I was going through like the mythology and like which one is which type of monster it was, and I still haven't figured it out yet. And the thing is, they give you so many questions and they answer a lot of questions slowly, but they don't give you all the answers right away. And that's what I love that part. So the cast is relatively like, I want to say like they're relatively unknown. I think the only guy I noticed, but his name was Harold Perrineau, something like that, I think. But anyways, yeah, I recognize him, but most of these people I kind of recognize and like maybe because background characters in other ones. The mom was hot though. But anyways, yeah, it's relatively unknown, so like you don't get attached too fast to characters, so that helps with the writing, makes it the character development and the relationships that they built between each other is what really grounds this show. And this show just does everything right. Everything right. They know how to balance character development and plot and also with the horror and tension beautifully. Beautifully. Man, dude, it's kind of hard finding something bad to say about this show, man. I'm struggling here. But even down to the music, like the music is like a prep for you, like what's coming up. Like, everything is so damn calculated in this show. Like, oh my god. And even the performances. I'm rambling a little bit, but the coffee's getting to me, guys. The performances were great, man. They really, like, oh my god. Like, there's even tension. Like, even if a particular character started getting annoying, especially for me, they fixed it right away with some development and understanding. And it was every plot hole you think of, like, they address it right away. So, like, or even if you go down to a theory, like, you start thinking of stuff, like, okay, well, maybe they're in a parallel universe, or, like, some type of, like, some type of dimension or something. And no, they knock it off, and, oh, man, it's hard, dude, to explain this without spoiling it, to be honest. But, like, if the plot wasn't proceeding along and keeping your attention, the character development was really, really strong in this. And the backstories to these characters, like, you start to think they're here for a reason, or for me, I started thinking, well, maybe this person had this type of background, since they're, like, mentioning it and they don't tell you till very later. When you think in your head, well, for me, I was thinking in my head it was going to be a certain way, and I thought it was going to be sad. But then when I watched what happened to this particular character, it was way more tragic than I thought it was. Like, that was sad. I'm not going to lie, but it was, to be honest, every time I got on my phone, even for like a few minutes, I would have to go back and rewind it, because I would miss so much. Because this is a show that keeps your attention and makes sure that you have to keep up with the plot and the characters. This better get a second season. I am not playing. They can't do that to me. They really can't, because the way they ended it leaves it open-ended. And please, people, if you're watching this and you haven't seen it yet, do yourself a favor, go watch it. It's already done with. So, like, just ended, I think, last week from the time of this recording, and y'all need to check this out. Like, it's a great, great show. There's a reason this show ended up on the 2022 best shows of this year, because I'm going to give it a go for gold. So, guys, I'm still working on my Batman. I am almost done with that video. Almost done with that series. And then I'm working on my Marvel as well. My Marvel roundup for the movies and shows. If you're new to the channel again, please share, please subscribe, and let me know if you're going to watch this show, or if you got intrigued on this show, down in the comments below. I really recommend this show. Epix is free. Go check it out. Go binge the show. Come back here, and we can talk about spoilers down below. But anyways, guys, so y'all take it easy. Be safe out there, and deuces, y'all.